Hi, I'm Bruce Pattinson from the Total Education Centre, and thank you for watching today's video. We really hope you enjoy these videos and that they teach you something new. If they do, please give us a like down below on the button and let us know. If you have any questions, don't forget you can contact us through the channel or through the website, and don't forget to visit our website totaleducationcentre.com.au. There you'll find all the lecture notes for these videos. You'll find student notes, teacher notes, you'll find old exam papers and things that will help you do your best in your studies. We hope you enjoy today's video. Please enjoy it. Hi, I'm Bruce Pattinson from Total Education Centre. I'd just like to give a final little talk about Wilfred Owen and the poetry and how to handle that poetry in the exam. When we look at how to write about Wilfred Owen, of course we're going to talk about war. Don't get stuck on how bad war is, and don't sort of give yourself an opinion. Form a thesis about Owen's poetry. And Owen, of course, if you've watched all the videos, was certainly anti-war, but he was also pro-person, and he wanted to think about the life of the soldier as well as the death of the soldier, and he talks about the wastefulness of war. Each poem that you'll be studying looks at a very different and specific aspect of war, that the waste, futility looks at certainly the waste of war, the loss of youth, the loss of innocence, the horrors, the graphic descriptions in Dulcet, Decorum Est, and all those can be linked through Owen's philosophy. And I've talked about that in some of the videos, especially in the Strange Meeting video. If you haven't watched that one, go back and watch that one, because that will give you a core thesis to go through. So what should you do when you write about Owen? You should, of course, indicate a broad awareness of the poems and what's in them, and have some quotes, and also go back and look at context and how Owen focuses on that context, what he brings to it by being a soldier and all that, and go back to those introductory context video that I showed you. You need to engage with the language, the content and the themes. Don't get stuck on telling the story. In other words, think about the language and the themes that he brings out through that language. Most examiners will want you to have some sort of personal response and engagement, and so formulate some opinions of your own. Do some reading, watch the videos, go to the notes on the website, all those sorts of things, and formulate what you think is relevant in the poem. Don't forget, you need to understand the purpose of Owen's poetry and what he was trying to do, and I think if you've watched the videos you would have worked that out very clearly. You also need to have a detailed and sustained discussion with the ability to select the correct quote. Quotes don't have to be really long quotes. You can have words, you can have phrases, you can have lines. And don't forget that you don't need to have lots and lots of memorized quotes if they're not fitting in with what you're saying and they're not relevant. Try and make it flow. And that will come when you have that strong thesis. And the strong thesis is probably going to be the anti-war feel. So remember those few simple points. This is sort of a very short, more of a in-between-isode, I suppose, rather than one of our longer videos. I hope it offers you some help. Don't forget, if you have any extra questions or you want to know anything more about writing about Wilfred Owen, just drop us a line and I'll put it in the notes at the bottom of the video in a reply to your query. Thanks. I'm Bruce Pattinson from Total Education Centre. Visit us at Facebook, visit us on the website, visit us on our YouTube channel and subscribe. Thanks very much and good night.